What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's 3-1 victory over West Ham in the Premier League, which has seen Manchester City become Premier League champions for a record-breaking, history-making 4 times in a row. Never been achieved in the Premier League, never been achieved across the whole English top-class division ever. Manchester City make history today. So before I do digest all there is to talk about from this game and the achievements of Manchester City, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up, and also don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore, which will keep you up to date, guys, with all the latest scores from around the grounds in football and all the other sports that you guys all love to follow, all in one place, all in one app. SofaScore is a free app to download. It's very highly rated, so please do go and check it out. It is free, so worthwhile getting to see if you do enjoy it. Links and details there in the description. And I want to say a big thank you to SofaScore for sponsoring this video. So, Manchester City, we headed into this game needing a win. Arsenal, putting City under pressure, were hoping that we'd drop points and they'd win their game, and that would then see them become Premier League champions. And the only way that Arsenal could put Manchester City under pressure was going out there and scoring a couple of early goals in the hope that West Ham could hold firm against Manchester City and put us under tremendous pressure. And then up stepped Phil Foden, less than 90 seconds in, with a wonderful finish into the back of the net. And Manchester City just went on from there. Great assist from Jeremy Doku on 18 minutes to pull back across. There's Phil Foden to pull home, grabbing himself a brace, building on his Player of the Season award in the Premier League as well. He's an exceptional talent. Got to be the first name on the team sheet for England heading into the European Championships this summer, and once again showcasing his quality. And I was saying at the beginning of the season that we let Ilkay Gundogan leave for free. We needed leadership on the pitch. We needed players to really take games by the scruff of the neck and be our new generation, our new spine for the team. These players that are going to step up in the big moments, and Phil Foden has stepped up and then some for City this season, included in this game as well. Absolutely exceptional, fully deserving of his Man of the Match award and his Player of the Season award in the Premier League as well. He is a special talent, and I'm excited to see just how he grows and matures, because Phil Foden could be absolutely unstoppable. And I'm not kidding when I say give it another season or two and we could be sitting here talking about Phil Foden being the best player in the world. That's the level that he's looking at. He has been absolutely exceptional, and he deserves all the plaudits that he is getting. And then Manchester City managed to find a third in the second half through Rodri, a low effort. Who else but Rodri? He loves scoring big goals in big games. Another big game player for City in sealing the deal. Kudus did manage to get a goal for West Ham just after the 40th minute with an exceptional overhead kick that on my live stream I had no choice but to applaud, because it was a brilliant finish into the back of the net. But anyway, he managed to get a goal back for West Ham. It kept their hopes alive of trying to get something at the Etihad, and it kept Arsenal's hopes alive as well. West Ham didn't really show up in the second half, didn't really make anything happen. It was one-way traffic, and in the end Man City managed to showcase their quality and get that all-important killer 2-goal cushion back to go on and win the game, which was absolutely brilliant. And Manchester City go on to win this game 3-1 with a well-managed, very professional effort to go on and get the job done. And in the build-up to this game, all we've heard about is Arsenal. Michail Arteta telling us how this year is Arsenal's year. They're going to win the Premier League. There was letters sent out in North London by the council preparing for a trophy parade. The Premier League's chief was at the Emirates Stadium today rather than at the Etihad Stadium. Arsenal had been preparing to lift the Premier League trophy. They'd had a trophy at the Emirates Stadium. They had the stage and everything set up. I know it's old standard procedure, but it builds up the hope of Arsenal for Manchester City to ultimately bring them down and do what they do in the business end of the season, which is win football games and win trophies, and it's an exceptional talent to be able to go out there and do so, and Manchester City are so good at doing it. And Arsenal, they made a fatal error, of course, their loss against Aston Villa at the Emirates Stadium being the big important fatal game for them, but only drawing at the Etihad when, to me, they should have won that day. They should have been playing more positive, try and beat Manchester City, because these are the results that really matter. Because Arsenal went to the Etihad and came away with a point, it's a good point, but the point ultimately isn't enough. Arsenal needed to do just a little bit more, and they're not quite where they want to be. They are not far away. They're not far away, but they're not quite where Manchester City are at. And City spent the first half of this season, we had sticky patches in September with a loss against Wolves and a loss against Arsenal. We had a sticky patch end of November into December with draws against Spurs, against Chelsea, against Liverpool, and a loss against Aston Villa, all consecutively. Manchester City had stumbling blocks, yet we've, since that defeat against Aston Villa, have managed to be unbeaten in all competitions in the Premier League, and that is what it is needed for Man City to win the Premier League. They've been pushed all the way by Arsenal, and to me, I remember them title races with Liverpool. They were absolutely relentless and ruthless. They were soul destroying. They were exhausting. This title race is a little bit different. This was always a test of mental and physical strength over a marathon period, and Man City stood up tall when they needed to, and it is a wonderful achievement that deserves to be celebrated, that deserves to be recognised, and it puts Manchester City into the history books, and it is a remarkable achievement. So I wanted to say, firstly, congratulations to Manchester City on winning the Premier League and making it 4 in a row, the 4P. I also want to say thank you to Manchester City for giving us Blue fans, long-suffering Blue fans. I've been supporting Manchester City now for 22 years, and I didn't think, when selecting my team 22 years ago with Manchester City in first division, so it was the championship, what it's known as now. Manchester City sealed promotion in the first season that I supported the football club, and little did I know as a young lad back then that Manchester City would go on to make history in a short period of time as well, and they've given us memories to last a lifetime. And I feel on top of the world. They could charge us with these 115 charges, they could boot us to tier 10 of English football tomorrow, and it wouldn't stop my love, it wouldn't stop my growth, it wouldn't stop anything for the way that I feel for Manchester City and what they've delivered to us and delivered to me on a personal note as well, because Manchester City and football in itself, what makes it so glorious is it's a fantastic 90 minutes away from everything, and it's not just about being successful, because football makes you feel. You have real lows that make you feel real sad and upset and distraught. There's other times where football makes you feel like you're on top of the world, and it's the best game in the world. It's the best hobby in the world as well, and tremendous highs deserve to be celebrated, and today belongs to Manchester City. So I want them to go out there, soak it all up, drink it all in, and really enjoy themselves and celebrate what is a wonderful historic achievement for the football club. And the hard work's not done there yet. We took a treble last season, can't do it this season unfortunately, but we can do a double, and we've got a Manchester derby on Saturday to start thinking about. But before then, we celebrate. Enjoy, Blues. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace. Ciao for now.